Gsxr K4. Now I'm making this video to show you how to cover a decal. Now I love this bike, but I'm not a big fan of this decal on the tank. I want it all black. Now I'm experimenting this new thing. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, so bear with me. So what I'm planning to do is, because I've got this leftover carbon fiber vinyl that I bought from eBay, so what I want to do is I want to put that up there to cover it up, so give it all black look. I think it'll look nice, but so I'm gonna see how I go. I'll show you what I've done so far. What I've got is some baking paper, and I put that on there. The reason I used baking paper so I can see through it. So what I'm going to do is get a marker or a Sharpie and trace the outline of the decal on the tank, and then I'll use that tracing as a stencil to cut the carbon fiber vinyl for it. I'm going to pause the video now and see how I go. Alright, so here we go. This is what I've done. I've used a marker to mark the decal inside. You must be wondering, how did I get so clean lines? I used ruler, the old school. Yep, use that, and just to mark the decal. Now, I had it stuck with some sticky tape on it. So I'm going to take it off now and take it inside and see what we can do with it. Okay, so I'm back in my room. Now I'm going to do it on the carpet because I don't want to use a sharp knife on my table. Now this, you must be wondering, oh you idiot, don't use it on your carpet. Well, it's actually a spare piece of carpet. I've laid it down on my floor. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some sticky tape and tape it on the carpet so it doesn't move. Alright, just wait with me. Okay, so this is what I've done. You might find it a bit difficult for the tape to stick to the carpet because of the fiber, but so far it's looking good. Now what I'm gonna try to do is because this is already a straight line, so I'm gonna use that. So that saves me a chance of making a mistake while cutting, and I'm gonna try to get two pieces out of this little piece because that's all I've got left. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put the paper on top and align. I don't know if you can see through this, but yeah, you can sort of see from the camera, but it's definitely better with the eyes. I can see it much better. So I think I'll be able to get two out of this, and I'm gonna stick the paper on the carpet as well so it doesn't move while I'm cutting. And what I'm also thinking is I'll probably use the ruler again to guide the knife so it doesn't, leaves me a zaggy line. Let's see how we go. I think we're all set. It's in position. Now, one thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go a little bit wider outside the line, maybe about 2 to 3 mm, just in case. If I muck it up, then I've got that little bit of backup, piece of material to cover up the decal on the tank. So I'm going to put the camera down again and see how I go with this, and if I get that piece right, then I can just use the other piece to cut the next one. Let's see how we go. By the way, I'm using one of these knives. They're much better. Yeah, if you haven't got one of these, then you're gonna have to improvise, use scissors or whatever you want, or a knife. Here we go. I've made the first cut there, and I'm just gonna do that bit, and then we should have our piece. Okay, here we go. I've got it right, so you can see how much I've gone from this line. Now this line was a little bit on curve, but I've decided just to go with a straight triangle rather than going with the curve, because hard to cut a curve, and there is a big chance that we'll make a mistake. So let's pull it out and see how I did it. Did I mess it up or did I get it right? By the way, I ran the knife through twice just to make sure that I've cut, got the cut. It's still a bit sticking there. Alright, so that's that. Might have to use scissors to cut that bit from there. Alright. Okay, that is what we've got. It's looking pretty good. Now I'm gonna use the same. Now I'm gonna use actually this piece as a stencil to cut another piece for the other side. Now, but be careful. Now you're gonna have to flip it upside down because the sticker on the other side is a mirror image, if you want to call it. So if you cut it this way, you're gonna end up with the wrong piece. Hang on. So I'm gonna have to go this way. Yeah, I think I've got plenty. So I'm gonna use this stencil now. Yeah, like so. So that's how it's gonna go on the right side of the tank, and then I just flip it upside down this way. So this side would be for the left side of the tank. All right, let's cut this one and see. I just had another bright idea. So instead of cutting it down here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go along the original line that I've cut earlier. So that means I have to cut one less line, and hence, eliminating the chance of making me more mistakes. So I'll show you. I've just stuck it with the tape again. So to the original line, I've stuck it there with the tape. So now all I have to do is do this line and that. So just two more, and then we're good to go. All right, and I'm also going to tape it down here, so it doesn't move. And I'm going to cut this one now, and let's see how we go. Okay, it's all ready to go, all stuck together. Now, again, I'm going to use the ruler to guide the knife. And now, I would really love to show you how I cut it. I know it's not rocket science, it's easier, but sometimes you just gotta see someone do it to really get the idea how it's gonna work. But yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do it with one hand. Nah, can't do it. So I'm gonna have to put the camera again. Sorry guys. Okay, so I've cut this bit, and the idea is to actually go in a one continuous motion, because if you try to stop and do it again, you might end up with these little flakes on the side that they haven't been cut right. So I've only got to cut this side now, and then we'll be done. Alright, here we go. It's done. Now that's cut. This would be, oh god damn it. Alright, there was just a little piece sticking together. So here we are. So we got the both sides for the sticker now. And I'm gonna go and put this on now and see what happens. Okay, we're back outside. Now, before I put this on, I'm just gonna use some of wax and grease remover and run it over that, because I have waxed my motorcycle. And so if I don't wax it might stick for now, but maybe in another few days it'll start to come off because wax won't let it stick. So it's pretty simple really. Just choose a rag or what is it, microfiber towel, and take, and we just dab some on the cloth. So I'm just gonna go this way. It's quite simple really. Just do it. Remove it. See, and you can hear this squeaky noise. That means there's no wax left on it. I'm gonna do it one more time. By the way, this is the stuff that normally painters use before they do a new paint job to clean the surface. So surface is really nice and clean. There's no oil on it. So then it's, once it dries, it's perfect surface for painting or putting new decals on. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop a bit more on the other side. Now, I hope you guys still remember that I'm still experimenting, so I don't know how it's gonna go. It might look good, it might go horribly wrong. So we're about to find out. Alright, so just wipe that clean. Okay, I guess it should be alright now. As you can see, this fits perfectly. It covers everything. Yep. So I'm just gonna put the camera down and apply that on. I'm a bit nervous, really. Okay, so here we go, guys. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, it's a bit of a imperfection there. I'll fix that up. Oh, I think it's gone. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. And let's go do the other side now. So you can compare them both as this side. And then you got this ugly orange bit. So I definitely prefer the black bit. Alright, I just wiped it around, and this is the end result. I like it. So you guys tell me, what do you think? Because what I'm thinking also, buying some more from eBay and putting some on this sticker too. But this one I can even take it off, just peel it off. But I was thinking of that, but now looking at that, I think it will look better with the decal on. I want to leave the original one on, because then you got the better resale value. So if you don't like it, you can always peel it off and you still got the original one underneath. I like it. So you guys tell me, what do you think? And if you have any better suggestions or any other ideas or how to put it on, and let me know. Great, thanks guys.